Welcome back to Piano Secrets. Today we will be performing and teaching the song Love on the Brain. So first I will play the first part, and then we'll go one snippet at a time, and we'll put it all together. Here's the first part. So that was the first part. Now let's go back a little bit and see what the chords are. There are basically four chords. We have a G major chord that will be played this way. G major is like this, is G, B, and D. But in this case, we have to bring this G up here. And we have the same chord, so that would be the first inversion of a chord, and we have a G. Now what we do is we put this G also on the bass, and we have that, which gives more power, and it also sounds deeper. So if we play from the first two measures, we have. So it's just that. So the G repeats against the B once it go back. So it's left. Learn, and it's actually acting as the intro of the song. So let's play a tempo now. Okay, the next chord is very simple because even though the name might confuse, is an A minor chord, and all you do is move the G, the two notes that you're pressing, you move them one key up, and also the right hand, which you have a G chord, you move one key up, and you have C, E, A. So you just move them up. And you have this chord. So you have this first. Okay. Now we're going to practice those two measures, and that end up being like this. Don't forget to double up on the C here. Two chords. There's one more, but let's play up to that point and then add the next one, which is going to be an E minor. So we'll have. Then we're going to E minor. So this one, the only key that's in common is E. But you will have to learn a little bit separate. But know that if you place your 5 fingers on E, the first finger, you have that chord which is E minor. And then you move from A 4 notes lower. So the bass is doing a pattern. It starts on G, goes one up, 4 notes lower, and then 1 note lower. We'll get to the next one. Together with the right hand will be. Okay, so I do it slow from the beginning for you. This is G major, A minor, E minor. Now here, right next to E, down, and then you make this one F sharp. You have D major. Okay, so we'll use it then this way. We only use one measure almost this chord because we use this way. And then I'm trying to play the melody at the same time. If you don't have to play the melody, if you sing or anything like that, don't play it. But know that those those four chords repeat the whole entire first part. And but if you do want to play the melody, we have to arrange it. We have to find a way to play the four chords in a way with the left hand, and then put the melody in the right hand. But let's play the intro up to this point, and then we add the melody. So let's start with this. So. It was the intro plus part, little part of the melody. The last part, when you do the first D, you have this one D, and then you go together with both hands up here, and then as you see, it's gonna go back to G. The melody is. And after you jump with the D, you grab the D position also, and then you play unisons. But except by this one, I'm sure you can see how it's played if you play slowly. So you have. Okay, you will have to be really patient with this. Because it's part of the matching of the notes is the hardest part on the piano. Actually, playing the piano is very simple, but to match them and coordinate the beats that's what is difficult about it. You have a whole orchestra at your fingertips. That's what it is. So you have several lines. You have the harmony, you have the bass, and you have the melody at the same time. And you can try to play with those things. Now let's do this one last measure of D. And then we go back to G. Now let's play up to that point, and then after that I'm going to give you an arrangement for the left hand, and then with the melody on top. But the beginning will be this so far. Part of G, and that's what we get to it. Now we're gonna leave out that kind of rhythm, and because we have to take care of the melody on the left hand at the same time, what we're gonna do is play a bass note for G major and come up to the chord. Okay, that's all we do. Now, if you want to do the same with A, which is the next chord coming up, you do the same. You grab just one A, and you grab the chord that you learned. Then you do E, same way. 2 times. Then D major. After you do the D major, remember that the chord progression repeats itself. So let's do one more time, and I hope if you don't understand it, everything is here. So go back, rewind it, do as many times as you can, and then we'll put the melody. So let me play one last time. Go to A minor. Go to E. To D again. And G. Here the harmony is going to keep going over and over, repeating, but I want to talk a little bit about the melody. If we put the melody, first we have this. Then we have a melody started on G. it's 2 times repeat. It repeats like an echo actually. After you do da, 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 we have, so it's G G A E, and then we go below and we repeat the same echo. Okay. Then we have, if you want to keep playing the melody by itself until you get your left hand together, you have this. So you have a little bit of a tricky, and it has a minor flavor. Okay, and then it goes back down to A, and it repeats kind of like a vibrato. They're bending the notes, and we have to fake that a little bit. You could do it like that. Okay, here you have a G position. Okay, now I'm going to play slowly through all this part, and all the melodies out there. If some of them get confusing, just go back, do it again and again until you get it. Now let me do it one time a little faster now, and then you see that it makes sense a little bit more. So let's say I play my last D here. I played two more measures, but I that's not what I wanted to do there. But that's what it will sound like together. Now let me do slowly one time and try to put it together. So we have the D major position. So we do, and then the G has to match the B, and we throw the G major chord broken as an arpeggio after we play the B. So we have the B together, so if you're able to catch on what I'm doing and figure out the notes by yourself, that if you want to go ahead and do that fast rather than me explaining it, just let us know and see what works best for you. We're trying to help you out to learn songs by yourself on the piano. So now after the B, we have when you descend on the chord, you have to match these two notes, the D and the B with the G. And then we're gonna go to another harmony, and we end up with A and A. So the A and A. That's the A minor chord. Now we're gonna go to an E, and I play from there and then slow down when we need to. So that F sharp matches E, G matches E also. to resolve E minor together. That's it. Then it's gonna change to D. So one last time, let's do it. So this is all there is every A matches with the D. Okay, then we have this with D major, and each note matches too. Okay, don't worry about that. Let's do it again. Notice that we circle around. We went G, we went A minor, we went E to D, and then G again, and we were back. And that is the first part. So now what I do, maybe I play from the melody from here. Now maybe I'll do it one time all through slow, and then if I have time, I play it up to speed. Let's start from the beginning, what we have on the first part. Okay, that's the whole first part. I can see that maybe the hardest part is going from here to here, jumping each time. Maybe not. Maybe you have a big facility, and that's easy, and you have more trouble with matching the notes. But if you could get this part, I'm preparing this to do the second part, which is very similar. The only reason why I divide it in parts is sometimes it just changes a few notes in the melody, but the harmony is still the same, and it's more than explaining how the notes match and it works, rather than so you can do it, because sometimes it's easy to get frustrated if I give you the whole version. So let us know if this video works for you, and like this video and comment. Any feedback will be appreciated. Thank you very much, and I close playing it.